Hi, Triple T crew. How are you guys doing? I'm back with you today again to share a tidbit, share a thought, right? So stay tuned. Coming back with that thought in just a few. So sometimes, you wake up with a song on your heart, or God put a song in your spirit for a season. Sometimes it's for the moment, sometimes it's for the hour, sometimes it's for the day. So today God put this song in my spirit, and I just want to sing it for you. Falling in love with Jesus, falling in love with Jesus, falling in love with Jesus was the best thing I'd ever done. And the verse said, in his arms I feel protected, in his arms never disconnected, or in his arms I feel protected, and there's no place I'd rather be. So when I think about this song, right, falling in love with Jesus, right, when you fall in love with Jesus, like you fall in love with anybody else, right, it's a process. At first you don't really fall in love with the person all the way, you understand? You have this little, kind of standoffish attitude because you don't know who this person is, right? But when you get to know the person, right, you get to know the person, you get to know the person's ways, how they are, learn their characteristics, you fall in love with the person, right? And so this song just reminds me that if your walk with God, or your relationship with God is new, it is important to give it some time, right? Don't just write off your relationship with God because it's hard in the moment, or it's difficult in the moment, right? Because most relationships start off like that. Natural relationships start off like that. It's difficult, it's hard. You get to know the person. The person I get to know all of your bad side, all of your ins and outs and all of that. Same thing with God. You get to know God, right? And God already know you. So you are get to know God, right? So you are gonna be frustrated at times when you have this idea of who God is, and when you learn and you start being in a relationship with him, you get to realize what my perspective or what I thought of who God is not really so. So you're relearning, right? You're relearning who he is. And so this song really just reminds me of falling in love with Jesus. Falling in love. And people use this phrase, falling in love, a lot. And falling in love, I really think may I fall in love with Jesus, but I am in love with Jesus, right? So I think the process of being in love with someone, you have to first fall in love with that person, and then now you're in love with that person, right? But falling is such a crazy word to use, right? You're growing in love with Jesus, right? Or you're growing in love with someone else. So but this is my tidbit for you today. I'm in a happy mood. I'm in a really happy mood. I went to church today and it was just lovely. And I am grateful to God that my spirit has been lifted, because for the past couple of days I haven't been feeling too well. But trusting in God, trusting in his word, walking in faith, that's all me right there. And I trust God that I would feel better, right? I trust God that I would feel better to be able to go to church today and sing and to give God the glory and to honor him with the gift that he has given to me. So I just wanted to share that with you today, right? Remember, growing in love with Jesus, right? Yes, you can use the term falling in love with Jesus, but remember, we're growing in love with him because we're growing in our walk. We're growing in our relationship with him. All right? Much love, peace, and this is my tidbit for today, Triple T Crew, and I'll see you guys later.